They got lined up to let the game. We're getting ready to go.
These guys are absolutely serious about taking first place. These guys want it more than anything else you could ever imagine. These guys are a ball of nerves. There's no fair warning of when that shot's going to be fired. Once that shot goes off, they're off to the races. And away they go.
This is the annual Pig and Ford races. Like the name suggests, it involves two things: pigs and Model T Fords.
When they come around that first round and they come back to the pig pens, if you watch this, they've already got that car shut off a long ways out. They're using their foot as an additional brake, right? And they're coming in kind of hot, and that first place driver wants to get in close to the pig pens, drop his pig off, grab the next pig, and now he's got to do the same thing. If he slips that start, that's going to be a bad day for him.
It doesn't matter how well you practice or anything, these cars can be temperamental, so you really don't know who's going to win. That's what's exciting. They can miss their crank, they can miss the spark, they could do anything. So you never know, and they could be way ahead and then something happens. These T's are pretty, they make you work for it, yep, I would say.
You're getting the dirt in the face and in your teeth. You're holding on because you're not getting held in by seatbelts, and you got a squirming pig and you're trying to adjust your spark and read the track and read the other drivers, and so it's really it's a raw feeling is how I'd have to explain it. You know, you feel every element of the race.
The Pig and Ford races happen each summer at the Tillamook County Fair. 6 qualifying heats over 4 days that culminate in the World Championship. And generation after generation, they are a crowd favorite.
It's nuts!
This is the only place in the world you can see it. That's why we're here.
Tillamook County Fair is a really small county fair. We have approximately 25,000 people in our county, and in 4 days there's over 70,000 people that come to the Tillamook County Fair.
The origins of the Pig and Ford races at the county fair go back a century, and the story has been passed down like folklore.
Way back in the day, there was a couple dudes that chasing a pig down the road, grabbed it, shoved it in their Model T, and decided it was a good idea. We should do this at the county fair.
A guy's pig got loose, and a guy drove by on a Model T, jumped on, and they went and caught it, and that's how we started the racing.
The fair was just looking for some entertainment, and how this ever came in, you know, in 1925 with these guys coming to the fair and saying, we have an idea.
It used to be just for show years ago, and so anything went, and it was pretty hilarious. Somebody would jump on somebody else's car or crank start or shut their car off. They're starting to go, they'd shut the car off. They got to get out, crank it again. There was just comical things like that.
Perry Hurleman has been involved in the Pig and Fords for 40 years. His dad raced, his uncles raced, he raced, and now his son races.
My dad raised the pigs sometimes, and back in those days, there was no limits on the pigs. You might have 25, 35 pounders. One year we had 60 to 70 pounders. And believe me, you could hardly handle those pigs. So after that time, we started regulating the size.
What'd you say?
Ask any Pig and Ford participant, and they'll say that the safety of the pigs is first and foremost. They put designated safety officials at the sidelines, and a racer can be immediately disqualified for any mishandling of a pig.
We're giving them a ride. They get kind of used to it.
We're here to race. You ask any racer out there on championship day, are you here to put on a show? No, I'm here to win. Ben
started racing as soon as he got his license at age 16. At 18, he won his first championship. He's now been racing for nearly 20 years and is hungry to win another championship, following in the footsteps of his grandfather and his dad, Ken Salo.
And these pictures here, they go way back in the 70s, I would guess, these pictures.
There's Grandpa.
Oh, there's a good one when I was in my prime racing. Here's me and my dad. He was the several times winner of the Pig and Ford races, the championship. And then I was too. My dad and I built this Model T.
The earliest memories I can remember is this T sitting in here, you know.
It's been a good thing for me and my son.
We watched our husbands and now we're watching our sons, but there's a generation right behind them. Biting at the bit, wanting to get on these tees.
Here's your pig, Luke. Start it up.
After 4 days of racing, the winners of each heat have qualified for the final race, the World Championship of the Pig and Ford.
Probably the most unique thing with winning the championship is that you don't get paid one red extra cent for winning that championship. However, you get to keep that trophy all year long at your house, at your residence. And that's what they're prideful of. So a back-to-back win is just amazing because they're bringing the trophy back home. And if you look on that trophy, there's some guys that have won that several years in a row, and there's guys that have traded off and on. You've won several times and you got one under your belt. So your name's only gonna get put on there one way and one way only, and that's if you're that good. Those are your best drivers for that week that got there, and whoever wins that, I mean, that's a big day in Tillamook County.
Like in the previous heats, the drivers draw ping pong balls from a jug.
One.
The number they draw determines their starting position.
And he gets to hold on to that for a whole other year. That's the special one right there. It's got all names on it.
First year, my dad's not here to watch me win. He's not here today. He's at home sick. Now, we brought home the W tonight, Dad.
This is a classic game all the way around.
With the race won and the trophy awarded, it's time for one more Tillamook tradition. A victory lap with the Dairy Princess.
It keeps us who we are. It's built into us, into this family. It's in our heart. Makes us want to do it again every year because we love it, you know.
Great people just doing their thing in their own Northwesty way. We love bringing you stories like this. Support what you love. OPB.org/video.